Welcome back to the S2C's podcast, y'all. This is your boy, Mr. Black and Mild, with your girl, Candy T.
Hey.
She behind the camera today. She ain't filling up the pot right now, I guess. She ain't camera shy. She can't be camera ready. But it's alright. What's going on with you today? Good?
Yeah.
You sweating?
I'm good. Very blessed. And yourself? How you feeling today?
Tired as hell. Shit, tired. Glad this weekend is over. Ready to get on going today. Shout out to 99.3 The Streets. I want to give our condolences to DC Young Fly and his family and the 85 South Show. The pivot on RC winning his Emmy, you know, for his journalism and everything that he do in sports and playing football and all that good stuff, you know. Another day. Great things is happening with black folks.
Yes, it is.
And bad things are still happening, and you know, we can't talk about everything. What you want to talk about? You don't know what you want to talk about?
Put me on the spot like that, huh?
Yeah, you got something on your mind? This is a free day. We ain't gotta read from the notes or nothing. We just go free day.
I do got a lot on my mind. But I don't even know how to put it into words just yet. So.
What is it dealing with?
Relationships.
Oh, we can talk about that all day.
I know. And taking things to the next level.
Like what? Like what?
Going from talking to dating. Dating. I said going from talking to, because there's a difference between talking and dating somebody. So from talking to dating.
From talking to dating?
Yeah. From dating to engagement.
I get to know each other through conversation. You get to talking, you know what I'm saying? You get to talking and then you go out once or twice and y'all find yourself always going out and you consider yourself dating. That's how it works.
It is. No.
But unless you got some ulterior motive, like, you know what? A lot of people do that.
And then from dating to engagement, engagement to marriage. You know, stuff like that.
No. What's on your mind? Come on, ask your boy. I'm gonna ask your boy Black. I got you. Be honest. Come on.
Alright, so within that talking stage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like there is a certain amount of time that should pass between talking and dating?
Yeah. There's a certain amount of time, but it's not like it's written like you have to have, you know what I'm saying, this 8 months, 10 months, 11 months, 2 years or 3 years of courting and dating and talking, you know what I'm saying, until you know if you want to be with that person or not. So, I mean, I know that a lot of people successfully done been in relationships and they still there. They ain't met in 5 months, 2, 3 months, you know what I'm saying, and they still working, but everybody else put all that marriage energy into a relationship. And then that marriage energy, you know what I'm saying, you used up. Then when you get married, you don't even want to be married no more. Because you're tired. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just, I guess, to the people, you know what I'm saying, that really, you know what I'm saying, is into that person. And they want to really tell that person that, you know what I'm saying, how much they love them or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So.
I agree, 100%. 100%. So, sir, Mr. Black and Mild, question. Do you think that a relationship that has lasted, give or take, 3 or 4 years and they finally decide to get married, versus somebody, you know, a couple that has been together for about 2-3 months, and decide to get married. If they put in the same amount of work and effort,
Well,
you think they're gonna end up with this? Think they gonna end up with the same outcome?
No, well, it just depends on the couple. If it's a ratchet couple, if it's a mediocre couple, if it's you know what I'm saying, a well-off couple. I mean, but to me, I still think it's up to the individuals that's mixed in. So if you know you love that person, you know it shouldn't take you 3 years to keep continuing knowing you love that person.
Agreed.
I mean, if you already know, if you know you love that person, I mean, things can change. But I'd rather go out and get this shit out the way if it's gonna get out the way. But I don't want to spend 2 or 3 years trying to get to know a person and then want to get married and it don't happen, or you get married and then you get a divorce, you know what I'm saying, 2-3 months later, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, why use up, man, to me it's different. I think it's, if you have that soul, if you got that soul of a family, you know what I'm saying, you got, you know what I'm saying, all you do is family. When you get with somebody that you feel like it's family, you go treat that as family.
True.
You go treat that as family, you know what I'm saying? You don't even know the person for 2 or 3 months, but you love this and you love that, you know what I'm saying? And everything is on the same page, same way. You go have your fallouts. But that's why I say you don't get to know a person till you get your first argument in. When you get that first argument in, you be like, okay, that's how this motherfucker really is. You know what I'm saying? And then you get to choose your package if you want to deal with that or not.
All right, so with that being said, do you think it's possible to break up with somebody over your very first argument?
It's possible. I mean, because if you really don't see yourself with that person, and that very first argument come up, you be like, you know what, I really don't want to be with you no way. You know what I'm saying? But if you was somebody that had potential or something like that, you be like, damn, if you like, I didn't see that coming. And then you be like, yeah, I can't be in this. But some people like to go through with it because they think they can change a motherfucker. Men and females, you know, they think they can change, you know, to each other. It's stupid. So I'm like, if you don't accept that package, don't go through it. But if over an argument, what is the argument over first? And then what's your intake already? You know what I'm saying? Are you lit? You know what I'm saying? You've been smoking this so-called gas and all that bullshit and the highest, whatever new name is, you know what I'm saying? You've been doing all that shit and it's really medical fucking marijuana. That shit don't even have a smell to it, dog. Like, what the fuck is going on with this shit? I like this nigga was on some booty.
It's called Ghost. That's a medical.
Yeah, it should have been Ghost.
Medical marijuana is
than
Ghost.
No, they could at least put a seed or something, let them seed pop or some bullshit, but no.
This is not the late 90s, early 2000s. We don't do seeds and stems.
It need to be back. That's what the real is. I'm glad when we got that shit. We don't need no extra high. We ain't trying to get them to run no pills or nothing. We ain't doing none of that. We just got them shit. You been smoking reefers. You been smoking a reefer.
It was still called pot back then. Smoking pot.
Marijuana. You got that marijuana joint, don't you, that boy?
Nowadays, it's called everything else.
What else on your mind?
So somebody in the audience want to know your take on cheating.
On cheating?
Yeah.
Like what? Like what? Like what? Like what? What's cheating?
Yeah, audience, what's cheating?
What's cheating?
Just cheating head.
I mean, how you cheat? Why to cheat? Why not to cheat? And then how to get out? What you talking about?
What's that?
Come on, don't be shy now. It's just your voice on camera, not you.
I know that. Just like, to you, what do you think cheating is? Good question.
First off, cheating is wrong. Because I don't think, you know what I'm saying, Have a motherfucker did it, yeah. I mean, shit, who didn't? In some way, shape, form, or fashion. Because cheating is cheating, because in the Bible it say if you thought about it, you didn't cheat. So, I mean, look at today. Alright, but cheating, I mean, if you don't want to be with that person, why cheat? Just say, look, I'd rather not even, you know what I'm saying, put you through that, and I'm not gonna go through that. So you sitting up there looking like, should I tell them that I cheated? Yeah, you should tell the person. If your person asks, I mean, if you done cheated, you ain't gonna say nothing, but if you gonna be real, be real. When the time is to be up front and clean, like, did you cheat on me? Yeah. And tell them the reason why. But if, guess what, if a person is real or not, you know what I'm saying, in the cheating game, if you really don't want to cheat, you ain't gonna cheat. Because if you love that person, you ain't gonna hurt that person by cheating. But if cheating is your thing, something that you need to do, what is it for? Is it personal? Is it, you know what I'm saying, because you're trying to get back or you trying to fulfill a need? What is it? You know what I'm saying? And then you're supposed to go to that person, talk to that person and say what you're missing and give them the opportunity to fix it. Or if not, if they can't fix it, the other person, if y'all 100 with each other, not 50-50, 100, because I don't believe in 50-50. Because you give me half of you and I'm giving you half of me. So if I'm giving you all of me, that's 100. So once I start dropping under 100, that means I ain't being real with you. So if we go keep it, you know what I'm saying, a dollar above, we cool. So if you want to ask, you know what I'm saying, you ask me like, who's that on your phone? Oh, that's Tasha. What do you mean that? Oh, work? And just be 100 with a motherfucker. And be like, who is that? That's Steve. Like, oh, yeah, man, we work together. I done told you that. You know about Steve. You talking about dude with the dreads and shit? You be like, oh, duh. He's the only one in there. You know what I'm saying? So the communication's already started. Now, when you start to change it up, because if you don't want the other person to know about it, you know what I'm saying, somebody else, you know what I'm saying, you be like, oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying. You ain't really trying to play it off, but you really doing something with this dude. If he asks you something, like, yeah. Because he giving me what I've been asking for, and you ain't being different to me. So if you doing that, then why stay in it? Because if you gotta keep telling somebody that ain't into you how to love you, they supposed to know how to love you already in a relationship. And that's why, you know what I'm saying, people look against, you know what I'm saying, the relationships as, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be in a relationship for 90 days before we have sex. You know y'all gonna have sex way before 90 days. You trying to try something new? A lot of people don't buy that. I ain't doing it. I like mine, so hey, it is what it is. But I don't know what definition you're talking about on cheating though. Did I answer any of them? Some of them? Most of them?
Yeah. What does cheating look like to you, though?
Nowadays, cheating is a lot of shit. At work, we won't get into the work shit. Motherfucker, we got a whole family at home, we still cheating at work. We don't get into, you know what I'm saying? Man, that's what cheating look like. Cheating. Especially when you can't look at somebody, or when they talk about somebody, they can't just honestly just talk about the person without having to be like, I don't want to talk about it, you know what I'm saying? Be like, and then when you see the person come around, you act different. You can tell when a person cheating. Or if you start, you know what I'm saying, if you start doing something, they start arguing with you over a cheating issue and you know you ain't did nothing, that's male and female. Because now there's a lot of women do it too. Because I done heard some fucking stories. Mom be like, seriously? Yeah, that shit go on.
Okay, so I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think cheating start with the conversation or with the actual act?
To me, cheating starting with withdrawal. When you ain't got something that you need and the other person look like they got it, that's when you going to get it. Because you ain't getting what you need at home. That's cheating. To me. I mean, so why not, you know what I'm saying, talk to that person about that. Now, if a person don't give a fuck about it, that means he don't really care or she don't really care about you. Till you find out what's really up with you. They might ask because they're out there doing something. Maybe, maybe not. You know what I'm saying? Some people just decoys to me. Because I'm like, if you really ain't about that life, stop being about it. If you really want me, come on, be over here. You know what I'm saying? But to answer your question.
Yeah.
To somewhat.
Just to some extent, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, people got their own opinion and stuff, so.
Yeah. For me, I feel like cheating, if it first starts in your head. Because like you said, if you lacking something at home, then you gonna go try to find, whatever it is you missing so you can fill that void.
It just might show up.
Yeah, and it might just show up. But and then in the same time and token, you might not even know that you have a void that needs to be filled in that relationship.
You know you got a damn void. When you don't feel like it.
I say that because
you still do it. You know you got a fucking void.
I say that though because there is, well, I don't know because I've never been through it, but just saying, there could be, it could start off as like a friendly ass conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And then as that friendly ass conversation progress, you be like, you sit back and be like, damn.
You like this conversation.
Right, you sit back and be like, well, damn, I didn't know, that I was missing this.
Yeah, because you're used to the bullshit.
Exactly. So that's why I say, it can be a void that you didn't know needed to be filled, and it can start with conversation.
Yeah, it can start with a lot of shit. You can start by y'all working together. Because y'all the only two black motherfuckers in there, or two white motherfuckers in there. So you wanna go to lunch? Might as well. You know what motherfucker I can't go with.
You don't want to hear like fried chicken and hot sauce.
Like, shit. Yeah, it can start a lot of ways.
Yeah, it can start off innocent as fucking.
I mean, it can start off, helping motherfuckers, that live in your apartment complex at the store, helping the bag out to the, the car and getting the car and drive off, never say nothing about it.
Yeah.
But every time a motherfucker see you, motherfucker be like, they might be fighting at the house, but this motherfucker got them kind enough to do the shit that you wasn't doing, male or female, but shit, you can be like, anything is sparking.
Yeah.
So
That's
you really
true.
can't, your face, cheating ain't really got a face.
It doesn't.
They got a spirit. This is like, when you want to shit, you go cheat.
Yeah.
My thing is, why? When you just get out of the whole fucking relationship, you ain't gotta cheat. Just be single.
Man, because that's how I feel. If I gotta cheat, I don't need to be with you.
Shit. My name, can I cheat with you?
Okay, man, I am so glad that you brought that up.
Can